Good morning, YouTube family. Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing great. If you are new here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you will be notified when I post a new video. All right, y'all. So it's been a minute since I posted. I have been out of pocket, been doing my own thing, taking another little break. But today I decided that I need to make a video, and today's video is going to be about how to prepare yourself for a state, so you won't have any surprises when they pop up in the building. So recently when I was working, they did a mock survey, and a mock survey is basically different people from different facilities coming in and just, doing a little minor survey to make sure we have everything in order before the real people come. So during the mock survey, I had a surveyor watch me do basically everything that we have to do. So let's start off. I'm coming off the top of my head first of all, so if I forget some stuff, don't shoot me. All right, so first thing first, when it comes to treatments, we want to make sure we're doing everything the way that they're supposed to be done. One thing that I can think of right now is breathing treatments. I know we tend to start those and leave the room, but you have to stay in the room 15 minutes until the treatment is complete. So you have to time it. You need to have your pulse oximeter in the room with you. I hope I said that right. In the room with you, because you need to check their oxygen throughout the treatment. And afterwards, make sure you're cleaning the mouthpiece. Make sure it's dry and putting it back in the place that it should be. But never leave the room, you guys. Never leave the room. Stay in the room the entire time. And even like some surveyors, they really be half doing their job. So some of them will just come and ask you what to do. Some of them is not even gonna, want you to demonstrate. So make sure you're saying what needs to be said. You're gonna go in the room, you're gonna stay in there for 15 minutes or until the treatment is complete. You're gonna monitor their oxygen level throughout the treatment. What else is it that I can tell you guys? Definitely make sure you clean everything up. Definitely make sure you wash your hands before and after the treatment. What else can I say about that? I don't think you have to do like a full set of vitals. It's just the oxygen level that we're focusing on. So yeah, that's that. What else did she do? Checking blood sugars. Make sure you wash your hands before and after. Make sure you take everything in the room with you. The needle, the lancets, alcohol, a extra cup to disregard everything in case they don't have the sharps in the room. And most of the time in nursing homes, they don't, which don't make sense to me. So yeah, make sure you take a cup to throw away everything at the sharps when you get back to your cart. After you finish everything up in the room with the resident, you need to make sure you keep that, like wipe the machine down, keep it wet in a cup for 3 minutes. Somebody hollering. Make sure you keep that wet for 3 freaking minutes. That's the magic number, y'all. 3 minutes. Like I said, some of them probably would not ask you to demonstrate, but they're going to ask you, watch you demonstrate it, but they're going to ask you the question. So make sure you say 3 minutes. Because if you don't, you're wrong. Okay? And each resident should have their own blood sugar machine. So make sure you're using their machine on that day. I don't know what y'all doing the other days. Make sure you use it on that day, because they're going to want to know that you're using that. What's next? Of course, you need to make sure everything is dated. Everything must be dated. Over-the-counter medications, your insulin pens, and then the insulin pens are like 28 to 30 days. So if you have anything in the cart that's older than that, throw it out, disregard it, go ahead and do it. Make sure the date is on the pen and on the bag. Make sure all of the carts are clean. No loose medications in the bottom. No sticky bottles. Make sure all of the bottles are wiped off. Make sure when you pour your liquid, make sure you're covering the label, and make sure you're doing it at eye level. It's so much. Oh yeah, and if you have a resident with a G-tube, let me tell y'all a little trick. It's best to go ahead and get them out the way. If y'all know state, y'all in the window for state, when you get in the morning, make sure you do your G-tubes first, so you won't even have to be watched if you're uncomfortable with that. That's just a little secret. Go ahead and your blood sugars and any type of treatments that's over the top that you don't feel comfortable with, make sure you're doing those treatments before they even get there, because they're going to pop up early. So when you get there, go ahead and get it out the way if it's within that time. But if it's not, but try to go ahead and get it out the way. And if you happen to get caught up to do a G-tube, make sure you know your flush order. Make sure you know your flush order off top. Don't be guessing it. Go ahead and write it down or something. Just make sure you know it, because they're going to ask how much do we flush with and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Make sure you're wearing your gloves when gloves need to be worn. And just go, like, basically just sit back and go over everything. Like, look at your residents, see what they have, go from there. If they have treatments, make sure you're doing those treatments the way the treatment should be done. Make sure you're washing your hands and wearing your gloves. Make sure you're wearing your mask, because now we're in the days where we have to wear freaking masks and shields and all of that good stuff. So make sure you have on your appropriate gear. What else? It's a lot. Eye drops. Make sure you're doing your eye drops right. Make sure you're cleaning from in to out, in, out. Make sure you're putting the ointments in right, the drops in right. Do not touch down on the eye with the tip of the applicator. They asked me a lot of stuff, y'all. Like a lot of stuff. But I had it. I had it down pat. They also asked about Wonder Guards. They're going to ask, why do we use Wonder Guards? How do you test the Wonder Guards? So you know we use Wonder Guards for residents that wanders around the facility so they won't get out. If they ask you how to test it, you can just simply say we'll take the resident to the door. If the alarm goes off, fine. Because some facilities don't even have the tester. They be losing stuff. They ain't got nothing to do with me. So, yeah, I told her I'm just going to take the resident to the door. If the alarm goes off, it works. If it don't go off, we're going to get another one, okay? So, yeah. It's really simple. Like, really don't get yourself worked up about it when state comes, because they human just like us, baby. And half of them don't even want to do the job. So, yeah, that's all I can come up with off the top of my head right now. So, I hope that was helpful, you guys. Thank you guys for being so supportive. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, share this video, leave some comments. And stay tuned, you guys. I had a lot of new things coming. So, yeah, make sure you are subscribed. Have a beautiful day.